can't freaking believe it's here. Finally! Finally!
Finally! Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. And this week we have another unboxing.
Yeah.
What is this?
I'm so excited. This is the RC505 Mark II loop station.
It's an R. There's another R.
It's another R. For Rosemary.
This is a heavy one.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
I'm hoping that it's just a lot of
I
packaging.
hope it's smaller inside.
Because where the hell is this gonna go?
I will find a place. I've been waiting for this thing forever.
How long?
Many months. Since before my birthday.
So what happened? Tell us.
So I ordered it and it was supposed to come in, I think in December. When did I order this? It was before my birthday and it was like a birthday present for me from Brandon that I didn't get until March. I guess they're in very high demand and boss was having a hard time keeping up with the demand and they were very delayed. But I was really excited because the last update that I had, because I've been periodically checking in and being like, hey, am I going to get this yet? And they were saying April. And then I got and I was like, oh, I'm so disappointed because it got pushed back like month after month after month after month. Like I think I was supposed to get it in like January.
Yeah.
Or like end of January, early February, and then they pushed it back to March, and then they pushed it back to April, and I was like, no, I need it. But then I got an email and a call, and they were like, it's here. We're sending it to you now. And here it is.
Here it is.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start using it. Right now I have the Boss RC30, which I like, but it was like my first loop station, so I didn't really know what I was getting into, I guess. It's a good loop station. I still really like it, and like I've been able to do some cool things with it, but I didn't know the big thing with that one that I didn't like is that the tracks, like when you're making multiple tracks, they have to be the same measure. And with this one, like they're all like free. So like you can make like a 2 measure with an 8 measure and like they can still all like go together and like you can turn things on and off and whatever. So I was debating between this one and then there's a version that's like a floor pedal one because I play guitar. But I decided to get this one just because I think it'll be easier and kind of more fun to use than the foot switch one.
Yeah, and you're also doing things with like the MIDI keyboard and stuff too, so
yeah,
I think it'll be easier overall, maybe.
I don't know. I bought a foot switch for it anyway, just as like a backup, so that I can kind of program it to do some stuff through my feet. But I'm super excited because I think I can start like building my songs up like in more dynamic ways than I haven't been able to do with the other looper.
Yeah, because this one has 5 separate tracks. The other one you got like
2.
2.
I just do a lot of overdubbing and then like redo, undo, and that kind of stuff. But like some stuff like for bridges, and I have like the way I write my songs, I have a lot of bridges and like my chords change up a lot and stuff, and it doesn't work when I'm trying to do them on the current loop station. So I'm so excited to try this and like figure out how I can like make my songs like a full experience. I'm so excited. I was like doing a happy dance, so I'm really, 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 really happy to have this. I'm so happy to have this.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy to have this. I've been waiting for so long. I think I'm ready.
Well, dig in.
I think I'm ready.
Dig in.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Oh, it's so big. I didn't think it was going to be this big.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
I'm a little intimidated.
That's why I'm hoping it's a lot of just like padding to keep it safe during transit.
It's heavy.
And the actual device is a little bit smaller, but We'll see.
Dun 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 dun! There's a lot of foam.
There is a lot of foam.
I think it is smaller.
It is, yes, definitely smaller, but...
I'm so excited. This is kind of what it looks like inside of here.
Yeah, it's packaged really well. It's got a nice floating foam system, so... can get knocked around a little bit.
Here is the plug.
We got power cord.
Oh my gosh. This is thick.
Yeah.
It's another power.
Oh, this is a power brick thing.
So that's the brick.
And
this
then
is like the...
That's the part that goes into the looper, and then this will go into the...
How?
Into the brick,
How do
and then into the wall.
Oh no. Okay. So I can lift this whole thing up.
Got it?
I think so.
Got it.
Ooh. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Alright, if you hold it, I'll take this one off. Oh yeah, that's a lot smaller than the box.
Oh, thank God.
The manual, huge. I think we just gotta... nope, that's a bad idea. Oh god, it's closing on me. It's gonna eat me. It's gonna eat me.
Oh, so happy to have this!
Just get this stuff out of the way.
Ooh,
Focus
I
on the
cannot
main
wait. I cannot wait. You're never gonna see me again. I'm just gonna be playing
She's gonna
with
become a looper, a loop queen. Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
Give me that. Get this out of your way. Oh my god. There it is.
I'm so excited. The other thing that I'm really excited, and I don't know if this is gonna work, but I really, really hope it does, is I do, like, all of my setup is all analog. I don't use a DAW for any of, like, my live loops or for streaming. And I just have a lot of equipment. Like, I have my mixer, I have all my instruments, I have, like, a little MIDI keyboard that I use because it has built-in sounds into it that I can use. And then I have the loops, my RC330 looper, and then I have an amp. And it's like, it's a lot of stuff, and it's taken me a really long time to figure out how to get my sound to sound okay with the way that it is. It's not easy. I'm hoping I can try to replace some of the stuff with this, because this has a lot of built-in guitar effects, so I'm hoping maybe I can eliminate needing the amp, which would be cool. And I don't know what else I can eliminate. I was thinking maybe the mixer, but then I was like, on second thought, I have too many things that need to get plugged into it.
Yeah, plus we use the mixer for the podcast.
So probably not. But I'm really excited to see what I can do with this. Ah! I'm
Yeah.
so happy! Let's see. I want to look at it. I want to touch it. Oh my god.
So it looks like you can do per track, like effects. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it has like effects per track. So it has 5 tracks. The floor version, I forget what it's called. Like the other one that I was debating getting, it's also another new loop station from Boss, but it was with like the floor switches. That one had 6 tracks, but I decided not to get that one because I don't think I'm really going to need more than 5. Like, I've been doing everything that I'm doing right now with just 2.
Yeah.
And honestly, sometimes I'm only doing it on 1 track. Like, I don't really use the second track a ton. I just kind of like add, replace and stuff like that with it. So I think 5 is more than enough for what I want to do, at least for now. And then I think it's just going to be easier because like this, I can just kind of hit the button. I can visually see like when it's playing, when it's stopped, when it's like paused. With the foot one, you have to do the same thing that you do with like the RC30, where you have to like press and hold a button to get to the next 3 tracks. Like I think it's 3 or 4, and then you have to hit the button to get to the next couple. And this, like, it just seems a lot like more fluid for at least how I work with things. And then the other cool thing is that, like, because I did a lot of research on this too before I wish I would have pre-ordered it sooner, but I'm glad I put the research time that I did to make sure that I got what I wanted. Is like they have this thing in here where you can, like with the one that I use right now, like you can add things in and then you can like undo and redo them. So like if you add like a harmony in, but you only want it to come in a certain part, you can undo the harmony and then you hit and hold the button and the harmonies will come back in. On these, you can actually like set a marker. So like say you built up like this loop and like you want it to go back to like 3 spots back, you can do that. And you can't do that with the one that I have now. Like sometimes like if I mess something up or I want to like go back to something, I have to like start the whole thing over. So I think this is just going to make my life so much easier. And it has a bunch of built-in effects too. Forget how much they said, maybe 99 I think. Like built-in like effects into it. And like you can use it for your voice and guitar. And I want to make him play around with it too. Because he does like a lot of like electronic music and stuff. And some people like are using the loopers to do that. It's so cool.
Does it have like built-in like sounds too?
Yeah, it has like
a sound bank or whatever.
I think so. I think it has like tracks, like drum tracks and stuff like that in here too. Yeah, like there's rhythm things in there. There's input effects, there's track effects. You can like there's like the buttons on here, so like it has FX and then it has the track button and then it has a clear hold button and then the start stop button for the loops. And then it's just so cool. Like you can do an overall effect, so it will affect all of the tracks, or you can have it just affect like one of the tracks. Like my mind's like gonna explode. I'm so excited to use this.
There's so much you can do.
There's so much you can do. Like it's just gonna open up.
We're never
like,
gonna see Rosemary again.
It's gonna open up such a whole new world for me. I'm excited to start writing new music on this.
Did you ever think you would get into looping
No.
as much as you have?
Not at all. I never thought I would get into looping. Because I always just, like I started out in a grunge band with my brother. And then I switched over to like acoustic, and a lot of my stuff is like acoustical kind of stuff. And then when I started streaming on Twitch, like I would just like watch other streamers and like other musicians, and like you want to have like a more full sound, but you can't do that as a solo artist. And like then I discovered that people have these things called loopers, and like you can kind of play with yourself. That sounds so bad. But like you're like a one person band, and it's just like so cool. And I was like, I think I want to get a looper. And then like when I got the RC30, I wrote like the one song. I was trying to figure out how to use it, and like I just wrote a song using the looper called "I'm Tired," and like it's like one of my most requested songs, and it's just so fun to build up the loops and do it live, and like it's just really fun. I really like it. And then like you come up with things that you probably wouldn't have come up with otherwise.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm really excited to dig more into it. I can't wait. I'm so excited. This is just a video about me being super excited.
Yeah, she's been waiting for this a long time.
A long time. And it came so much earlier than I thought. Like I was just like, oh man, I gotta wait another month.
Yeah, basically, yeah. We're told there's gonna be another month. But then they're like, oh, actually, it's on the way.
Like I had literally just emailed the guy and I was like, so when is this coming? He's like, yeah, sorry, they're still back ordered. They're having a hard time keeping up with the demand. And then I get a call and I'm like, what is this? And he's like, good news, we're packing up your looper and sending it to you right now. I'm like, what? I'm so happy.
Here it is.
It's here.
It's here. It's real.
Oh, I'm so excited. So I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day playing with it and trying to figure it out. There's so many features, so I'm sure it's going to be a huge learning curve. Plus I have to figure out how the hell to plug this in to work.
I think
my stupid janky ass setup.
Yeah, I think the first thing would be just to set it up exactly like we have it, just with this as the new looper. and then kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna start getting kind of way too into like trying to figure it out from scratch, and then things aren't gonna work. Yeah. Like, I think the easiest thing is just to replace the looper with this looper and then kind of go from there.
Yeah. I think I might do like a video of what my current setup is and then how I changed it to this setup and then how I got it to work. Hopefully.
If you get it to work.
If I get it to work. Watch it not work. I'll be so upset.
Oh crap, I just got it.
I'll be so upset. So yeah. My mind's probably gonna explode.
Well.
There's a lot to read. That manual is huge. But like, I don't know.
It's probably got a bunch of different languages, but it's still huge.
I'll probably like reference it, but I think for me, I like learn more by just messing around with stuff and doing it. So
yeah.
Plus, I don't know. I'm excited to have like the variety, like to have like have it be more like hands-on and tactile, and then like I love the fact that like there's like these knobs for things. You can see like the effects in this little window here, up here, and then just like all these little knobs and the faders. I think will be really helpful because like sometimes I want to when I'm doing loops. A lot of my loops I've like figured out how to like stop them and then I keep singing, or I stop them and I keep playing the guitar or something so that it doesn't seem super abrupt, but some of them I'm just like stop and it's just abrupt.
It's over.
Because like it has like a slider on it, but like it doesn't work the right way, the way that I have like my stuff set up. I can't like fade out the loop. So
these you can. But
this I'll be able to like fade out like certain sections and bring other sections in, and like I just feel like it's gonna be a whole new thing. I'm so happy. Oh,
amazing!
Thank you for my Brezzy.
You're welcome.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, so many possibilities.
So much to learn.
At my fingertips.
So much to learn.
I'm so excited. So once I figure this out, I'll probably try to do a video of how I got it set up, and then I'll probably do like a review typey video.
Yeah.
On it.
I think that'll be excellent.
Maybe like a tips and tricks. Like, these are cool things I found out.
Things I learned.
Okay, so I'm still going to do a review, but before I did that, I wanted to include this little tip in the unboxing video because it's something that I've recognized and a lot of people seem to have an issue with right away, where it will not get recognized by your computer. So if you're using this as an audio interface, that's going to be a problem. So here is the solution I found. If you just hit menu twice and you go into USB, and then it's in storage off automatically, and it should automatically be connected to the computer, but for whatever reason, it's not working. So you can see that it's not in my devices that I can pick from. So basically what you need to do is to toggle the storage on and off. So when you toggle it on to get to the storage folder, it'll pop up and then you hit exit. So it takes a minute while it's disconnecting for everything to get recognized by the computer. And I made sure that everything else was correct. I'm on the most recent Windows driver. I'm on the most recent version for the Boss Looper itself. And it just seems to be a bug with the system. I actually reached out to Boss multiple times and they could not help me, but this is the only way I could figure it out. So you can see now it's popped up. I'm in vendor mode. In vendor mode, it gives you a lot of options for the main output, the instruments, and the microphone. It works the same way in generic mode. So the only thing you really need to know is to toggle the storage on and off and then hit exit, and it should pop up on your computer. So hopefully that's helpful to some people because it was a little annoying. That's probably the biggest issue that I've had with the Looper so far. I've really enjoyed using it, but that was definitely something I wanted to mention.
So excited. Cool. The buttons feel pretty good too.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I gotta figure out where the hell I'm gonna put this though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a little limited on space.
This is fine.
We'll figure this out. It'll be fine.
We always figure it out, so.
So yeah. I'm gonna leave now so I can play with it.
All right.
I cannot wait. It's so shiny.
It is very shiny.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I love it. I hope it's everything I dreamed of, because I know a lot of people had the first version of this, and it's got like a bunch of upgrades from that, and that was the first of its type, like a tabletop looper, and I have never used that, so I'm sure other people will have like a head start that have had that before, so I'm learning everything from scratch, but I'm really excited. Oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait to hear like how it sounds with the guitar. If I can at least get rid of the amp in the whole setup, I think that would make a huge difference, because there's certain sounds I can't really get with my guitar that I would like. They just don't sound as good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope so.
We'll have to find out.
I've seen some guitar players using the old version, so I think it'll work, but we'll see. Oh, I can't wait. Okay. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. So, I think we're going to end this one, and she's going to figure out what this one is all about. So,
yes.
This new loop station.
I can't wait. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. And just remember, you don't need water to make waves. Bye.
Bye.